J. Paul Getty, in times of rapid change, experience could be your own worst enemy. How many of you find when you have a lot to do, you don't do it a new way? You do it the way you've always done it. And if you get too much to do, you're going, oh. It's like driving. How many of you learned to drive on a stick shift? Do you remember the initial experience? They put you in a large open field. Parking lot, right? You know? I grew up in Los Altos. That's where high school. And we had our prom at the Fairmont. My dad was from the Midwest. He said, you don't want to buy a stick shift. Well, I had worked for my car. And I said, this is a stick shift. This is a cool car. This is the car I want. He said, well, you don't want to go in the city. You're going to want a stick shift. I said, hey, I can handle it. And my dad said to me, he says, all right, life's a great trainer. You want a stick shift, you buy it. But when you go to the city, you drive it. Don't come to saying to me, you want to use my car. I thought fathers forgot. We had our prom at the Fairmont. How many of you have been over to the Fairmont? That is on hills. No vehicle should be allowed on that is a stick shift. I went to my dad because it was a pre-limo age, and I said, you know, it'd be really nice. The women are going to be looking really nice, and if I could use your car, it'd be really special. And he just looked at me, and he said, I distinctly remember a conversation, and I'm going to enjoy hearing about your prom. He was a mean man. That's all I got to say. I remember the guy was double dating. He was in the back. They were enjoying each other. I said to my date, get away from me. This is survival here. I learned hand signals that never previously been experienced. The kind you roll down the windows and you say, get back. Because if you're not 8 feet back there, you're part of this vehicle. You get any closer, come around. How many find now you can get off work, be preoccupied, and drive all the way home without remembering a single turn? Here's the frightening thing. Understand that your biggest enemy and the enemy of your organizations is your autopilot. Some of that autopilot works. Your job is to get off to decide what's worth changing, what isn't worth changing, what's strategic, how do we make sure that we're investing where it counts.